Hey, what's going on, you guys? So the paint has been drying throughout the night since yesterday. I had the heater on all the parts the whole time I was in the garage, when the garage was closed, so on and so forth. Only the car was outside in the cold overnight, and half the car is fully dried, like from right here all the way up until right here. And the pillar is still tacky, as well as the front section of the door, given that it is away from, there's no heat, there's no wind circulation on this end, I believe. And same goes for the fender. The one hanging up there is tacky, but this right here is all dried up other than the bottom, and the bumper is completely dried out. So this is going to be a little bit complicated to try to maneuver the car without scratching the paint, given that it is still soft. And I'm liking the results. It's really shiny, and it's very minimal orange peel other than the dust and the dirt caked up in the paint while it was drying. But nothing cut and polish can't fix, right? So today's goal, it started raining earlier in the morning. I was watching it on my camera, and I don't think I'm going to be seeing any daylight today as far as no rain. And my goal today is just to shoot the passenger side quarter and door, because everything else is done. I still gotta bring out the back bumper from the backyard to sand down and reshoot as well, because I destroyed that when I did the front bumper. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys how to take out the glass on the quarter on the passenger side, and possibly the trunk as well. The roof and the trunk, I am deciding to stay black on that, and I am going to be using rattle can, because cleaning the gun and all that, it's just a hassle to prep, clean, shoot, clean, so on and so forth, for the amount of time that I have. Alright, so simple task, and every windshield that's not removable off the car are obviously adhered by the window glue, and they are some really strong stuff, but it's fairly easy to cut through. So what I'm going to be using is, thank you to my last job, we have this auto glass cutout wire with the tool to shove it in and feed on the opposite side of the glass with these handles where you feed the wires through, and you pretty much seesaw. Yeah, so I am going to show you how to take the quarter glass off, and pretty much fast forward it to taking off the rear glass. I can honestly tell you, this is the first time I'm doing this, other than the quarter glass window, and I'm pretty much just winging it. So my brother works in the department where he removes windshield, but he just took this home for me because I'm going to be doing a lot of right-hand drive soon, and it will be cheaper for me to take out the glass myself rather than have Mr. Doe keep taking it out. So all I'm doing pretty much here is this thing is tapered. It's bigger on one side than the other, and all I'm pretty much doing is, like I said, I'm winging it. I'm gonna assume that it goes into the hole in the middle, right? Because the wire has to be centered, and then it's gonna go out the other end right here through this slot, and then out the slot, and I'm gonna bend it at a 90 degree, about ½ an inch or so, and then I'm gonna feed it through this hole right there. So I'm bend this a little bit more, get a nice 90 degree angle on it, and then we're gonna feed it through this hole, right? And it's gonna pretty much look like, dang, niblet. You want to use gloves because this is cutting glass wire, so it's fairly sharp. So here it is inside the hole, right? And then pretty much you pull it through. That pretty much locks the wire in place. Now the length is really up to you on how your glass is set up on the car. In my case, I am probably gonna pull about 2 feet of it, like so, and then I'm gonna cut it. Now ideally, before you put it into the handle, I just kind of wanted to show you this. Before you put it into the handle, you want to feed this through the wire. You want to feed this wire through the glass first, and this is what this handle is made for. Pretty much, you put the wire through the hole on this little tool, and then you you bend it over, because you are going to be shoving this through the glass, and I'll show you that right now. So the easiest spot for me is pretty much going to be the side with no edges right here, and it's pretty much just going to be a straight shot through. So yesterday I did it in the back, which has this lip right here, and obviously the tool is flat, and it was a little more complicated, but the glue was already soft on the other side, so it pretty much went through with ease. Be sure to remove all your trims, your weather stripping, your window lining, or whatever. Okay, this one is stuck. Ugh, okay. Be sure to move this guy out, and then pretty much this thing is, slim enough to just kind of shove right through. There you go, right there on the other end, and then you can cut it. All right, so I got the other handle right here with the wire, and pretty much all you do is seesaw through all of the rubber, and I'm gonna set up the tripod for you guys to see what it is I am talking about. And that's that. Thank God for this side. It's the original molding, which then I would use a razor blade to scrape off all of the old adhesive. Just like that. Nice and smooth. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the booty hole. Finally got this back glass removed. This thing was a death to me. I spent about an hour and a half trying to carefully cut the rubber, and for some reason it kept getting caught right here, and I couldn't remove it. I couldn't further cut all the way to the end. I said hell with it. Took duct taped the whole thing, took a good hammer to it. So now that glass is off, the trunk weighs like nothing, and half-ass taped the windows using a blanket on the other end. And I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to lay the coat down for this right here. Oh shit, I forgot the back bumper too. But I might also clear the hood at the same time. I got 2 paint guns, so I'll do the Rustoleum, and then I'll do the clear Rustoleum, and then clear. Hopefully the overspray doesn't fight with each other in the air. I'm going to take a bar, I'm going to plant it right here on the floor so the tarp doesn't come forward and hit the clear when it's laid on the hood, but the wind just started picking up. Not the most practical day to do this, but I'm one day away from race day, so gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, and there's a pond in there too. Just killed the second coat. It's looking really good. I also did the first, well actually 2 clear coats as of right now, and I still got more in the gun, and I'm about to do pretty much whatever's in that can. I'm gonna use it right now because I actually added a little bit more hardener just so I can cure it in this weather. But so far it is looking good, and so far we got some stuff caked up in the paint, but the carbon is looking really good other than all the cracks up in the front. No big deal. I know I got a lot of votes on paint matching it with the car, but I wanted to do a carbon fiber first, get a good look at it, see how I feel about it, and then if I don't like it, I'll paint the same color as the car. So this is as far I'm going to show you guys as far as paint. I still got a lot more things to do. I gotta whip up the back bumper, bring it out here, sand it down, lay some coats on that, and try to button up the paint job before the day gets even darker. My tank is about to run out, so I gotta go fill it. And like I said, I have other things to take care of, and you know, obviously the hatch and everything, I'm gonna try to put the plexi on it, but first I'm gonna sand it down, try to see if I can polish it out as you would a plastic headlight, and hopefully we get a good shine out of it, because it's been sitting around, it's been scratched up. So yeah, a lot to do. I was sitting on my phone and then it just kind of clicked like, yo, I need to utilize every hour that I have until race day. So yeah, we're looking good, and let's move on to the next thing. Rear bumper. Got the front bumper stripped of the masking, and I'm probably going to paint the molding and the bottom black. Got the rear bumper sanded down, rinsed as well, so I'm gonna dry it in a second here, and then I'm gonna shoot the black first with the Home Depot fast, what is it, where is it at, quick dry quick color, fast drying, all-purpose spray can. Dries fairly quickly, so I'm gonna paint the black first and then tape the black up and then paint the gray on the rear bumper. I did a quick coat on the trunk here with the gloss black, and like I said, quick coat. So I'm gonna lay another one down, and this is the gloss black, so it's pretty glossy, and I think I might use the same can, if not Rustoleum, for the roof, but definitely for a quick simple job on the rear, I use the quick color spray can. I don't know if I showed you guys this in the last clip, but my buddy came through. He made my YouTube name using the YouTube font. I know, pretty simple looking name, but he's gonna make me another one because I forgot to tell him to make me two. That's gonna be on my quarter glass, and then I got my red zone sticker, which is the guys who tuned my car, and that's gonna be on the front windshield. This is gonna be on the back square section of the hatch, the Lexan. CGS Wiring for sponsoring me that rocker assembly, and can't wait to slap these stickers on. Right now everything is just drying. I need to paint the door handle on the other side tomorrow, and the bumper has been repainted, as well as the black. I don't want to touch this. So the black has been repainted on the front and the rear bumper. This one as well, I just taped it off, and it's easy to touch up because it's flat black. So I'm gonna peel the tape off right now and let it dry throughout the night. I already did 2.5 coats on here, and I'm only worried about the top section because it's more visible than the bottom. So we are looking good, and I'm gonna rest this on top of the car, that one scoot over, and I'm gonna close up for tonight because I'm actually gonna be headed to bowling with my cousins. Give you guys a better look here on the carbon fiber hood. It's not the greatest, but it definitely looks a lot better than when I first got it, so I'm happy for this. With that being said, I'm gonna finish cleaning up all of my paint stuff and wrap the hose and stuff back up into the garage, move the trash can, and secure the tarp so that way the wind doesn't really like blow onto the paint overnight or whatever. Today was successful. Still have a ton of things to do tomorrow, which is the last day to prep my car. I'm still working on trying to repair my slicks. My issue is that these wheels keep debeating itself and it keeps deflating on turns. I found out that they were leaking from these holes, so I'm trying to do my own bead lock, and not really bead locking the tires because I really don't feel confident enough to drill through my slicks, which are practically brand new. But if I can't do it, then I'm going to dismount these tires and toss them on my slipstreams, and I'm going to quickly paint those black so that way it doesn't look horrendous with the gold wheel up front. But I'm crossing fingers tomorrow. I'll take care of that. Otherwise, that is going to be it for tonight, guys. I have paint up my damn nose because I've been painting without the respirator, because the one that I was using to paint my cousin's truck is pretty filtered up, and I don't have a filter to throw on it, and I don't have any 3M1s lying around. Before you guys say Harbor Freight, I even completely forgot about that. So but yeah, I hope you guys are loving the progress, because I sure definitely am, and the car is starting to look a ton more complete as the days go on. So please give this video a thumbs up if you guys love how the carbon fiber came out, and if you guys want to stick around for the final product of this car at the track. I may skip tomorrow's recording, but you guys will see the car completed in due time. If you follow me on the medias, I'm probably going to post some small clips here and there, as well as Instagram. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to head to the bowling alley, and I'll see you guys in the next video.